The punishment that these people are going to receive is not going to be on your time when you want to see it. But trust and believe that when they go through these struggles, like God was working miracles in your life and still was holding you and protecting you, they're not going to have that protection. Because what they did could have took you out. What they did to you could have got you down so bad to the point of no return. You was never going to be able to crack back and bounce back mentally. You understand what I'm saying? Because of how people kept messing with you. It's like, I'm about to tell you something real. You only get rejected. You only get overlooked and neglected and betrayed and ostracized and criticized and alienated and outcasted by people who are not meant to be in your life. You hurt yourself by trying to plant yourself around these people and around people who do not care for you, around people who do not consider you on their level. And let me tell you something. You have to understand that when people are marked different, you're marked, they're marked. You can't get rid of this spiritual marking that God has given you, because this means he has a greater purpose for your life. So you're always going to step. It's like no matter how you try to go and run from it, no matter how many times you try to say, God, I can't do it. I'm not you. I can't deal with this isolation. I can't deal with this. Like, I'm only human. God knows that you're only human, but he knows that you're strong enough to get through it. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's like these people are different. This is why they don't think, because see, let me tell you something. Somebody who's marked the same as them, they would perceive this person to be on the level because you have a different marking, you have a different anointing, you have a different favor over your life. You have to understand why you went through these things. You have to understand why these people hated you so bad. And in understanding is in knowing that you're destined for greatness. And this is why God's saying those successes I bring your way is going to be greater than those struggles. I can't make up for what it is that these people took you through. But what I can do is shut them up. What I can do is move you up. What I can do is bless you up. But I can't make up for what happened. You got to heal from that. You got to take the time to really heal from that. And while you're doing that, I'm going to bring these blessings and these miracles your way times 10. I'm going to level set with you, and I'm going to tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Like, the punishment that these people are about to get, man, they about to get it for messing with you. They really going to get it for messing with you, and they're going to understand in that moment that when you're no longer there, this is what I say about when God is bringing this spiritual, like this, when God is taking you through a spiritual transformation and phase of your life, you're going to be moving different, talking different. There are going to be people who are not going to be able to understand and accept who you currently are because of where you've been and who you used to be. These are people, again, that don't need to be in your life. You can't get hurt by it and downtrodden to the point where you don't want to be on this journey no more. And I know sometimes, and I'm going to get to it, I know sometimes, life can be so hard, it can make you feel like you can't go through it. But see, let me tell you something. If Jesus went through it, you can get through it. If Jesus went through it, you can get through it. This punishment is going to be something that they're going to have to bear and deal with. Because, see, there are a lot of people who faked like they loved you. They faked that they was your friend. They faked like they cared enough to the point where they would never betray you, but did. Be grateful that God exposed these people to you, because they were never meant to be in your life. They cannot come back into your life. They cannot be a part of your life. But he's still going to deal with them for what they took you through and what they did to you. And when they go through it, this is what I'm saying about people knowing what they did, that mess that they did. They gonna know that when they go through it, they gonna know why. Trust and believe they gonna know when it hit them back. I don't care if it's in areas of love, in areas of finances, in whatever area that it is that this is gonna hit them. When it hits them, they're gonna know why it's hitting them, because they're gonna know what they did to you, what they did to others, and they're gonna have to be in a position where they're gonna have to accept it. But hopefully it takes these people on a new journey of their life where they start healing themselves. But as for you, God didn't need you to waste no more time with these people. He didn't need you to waste no more time crying and being hurt over these situations, because he's saying that these successes is going to be so greater. They're going to be greater than those struggles that you went through, greater than those struggles that love took you through, that life took you through, that not having money took you through, not being able to pay your bills took you through, not being able to have your car, get your car paid to get your car at the shop took you through. It's going to be greater. He's going to make up for it. He's taking you off the shelf. Your enemies wanted you there on the shelf. They wanted to be able to come and maneuver as they wanted to. They wanted to be able to have your blessings, have your life. And they wanted you on the shelf because they knew you was competition. By you being on the shelf, you ain't in the field. You ain't on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Working and showing people what it is that you're capable of. I'm saying something. To those who are on this level, to those who's on this journey, it's going to make sense what I'm saying. They wanted you on the shelf. And they put you like way in the back so nobody could see you and pass by because of your beauty, your intelligence. People know who you are. They needed you in the back. These are weak-minded individuals, let me tell you. They are very insecure. These people who did you are weak and they insecure. These people not only wanted you in the shelf, they wanted you in the back. You know them products that people be trying to hide in the back because you know they want to come back and be able, you know what I'm saying? They got you all the way in the back. They don't want nobody to see you. Because they know if somebody see you, they already know what time it is. They got to put your blessings and your miracles on back order. They don't want you to step into it. They don't want you to get it when you were supposed to step into it. They didn't want you to receive it when God wanted you to receive it. Some didn't want you to receive it at all. But watch what he do. You see what he doing? It's a pinball effect. God said, don't look at it. Take the positive out of it. For as long back as they stretched you, for as long as they had you delayed, for as long as they was watching you struggle, for as long as you went without, that's just as long that you about to have great success in your life, great abundance in your life, love in your life, peace in your life, happiness in your life. And they gonna sit and they gonna watch it and they gonna be on the shelf while they going through this punishment. Half of American parents, they should have never did it. You didn't deserve it. There are a lot of things, like I said, I'm not perfect. I needed a couple days. You know, y'all was reaching out to me like, what's going on with me? I needed a couple days. I was going through some things. Sometimes, you know, like I say, you be a detriment to yourself. You know, you be trying to see the good in people. You really try. You really try. And I had to tell God, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm thankful and I'm grateful, God. I'm thankful and I'm grateful. I had to apologize last night to him. I said some things that I didn't mean because, you know, when you hurting and you trying to figure out why you in a world full of people who are cruel, why you in a world full of people who take your kindness for weakness, why you in a world full of people who want to be so judgmental, you know what I'm saying, so nosy, like just to be able to gossip. When you realize how different you are, you try to figure out what's your purpose in this world and what's the purpose for going through all this pain and these struggles. You understand what I'm saying? There are a lot of people who, like I said, I had to step back because there are a lot of people who look at me, and I was going through a period of time in my life where I'm like, God, I'm tired of people always having this and asking me for this and doing this and asking like, oh, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Asking me, asking. But it's like when I really need people, I don't have nobody there. How I'm being there for you, it really takes something for me to come on here and tell you this. I'm so real. This is why I say my channel is a safe haven for people who going through things, man. This ain't about no views. This ain't about no subs. This ain't about the level of recognition I've been getting who I've been getting it from, because we all human. What I speak on here is on that real, not on that fake. I mean that. I don't come on here, listen, yes, this is a positive message today, but y'all know when it's time for me to tell y'all and give y'all what, I come on here and I say that too. This is one of those messages, man, where I'm saying, like, it gets hard. And sometimes, you know, people will look at you and they think you got it all, that they got it all figured out because you're not going through the same struggles as them. But let me tell you something. Y'all look at me and say, girl, you've been blessed. But you don't see the inside of my unhappiness. And then I swear it gets heavy like a ton. That's why you hear me shooting this. I used to wonder how the next friends would treat me now that I wear nice stuff. I got a Bentley in the house. You know, I used to be like, why every friend I had in my life, man, why am I going through this, God? I got down on my knees and I cried and I cried and I said, I can't take it no more. I can't take this no more. I really broke down a couple days ago, man, because it's like y'all look at me and y'all talking about this money. Everybody asking me for money. Everybody asking me for this, and it's like God has really been the only one who made sure that I stepped into these blessings. Like I would not have been here. And so yes, I do try to give back to people because I know where my blessings came from. I know I ain't catching the bus no more. It's because of God. I know I ain't staying in it. I could be proud of where I'm staying. Like it's clean. I ain't never had nothing like this because of God. The success I'm having on my career is God. These people recognize me for who I am is God. This anointing and this favor I have in my life, even though I'm not perfect, is God. So yes, I try to give back to other people, but no. I was down really bad. I got disrespected very bad. And I had to cry out to him. And I said some things I didn't mean. I did. I said some things I didn't mean. I had to go back and I had to take it back and I say I'm thankful and I'm grateful. So I'm talking to my people. I'm resonating with you. You understand me? I'm just like you. I understand how hard that thing is. Even when God bless you and people feel like, oh, you ain't got a care in the world. You ain't got a struggle in the world. Y'all look at me and say, girl, you've been blessed. But you don't see the inside. You don't see the inside of my unhappiness. Unhappiness. That's why I lean on God when it gets hard for me. But He has to tell me, how do you expect people to respect you when these people are not meant to be in your life? And I would never let them be a part of your life. You are hurting yourself at this point. Because I'm not going to allow them to hurt you. That's why it ain't going to work. That's why they never going to see you. That's why they ain't going to never be able to give you what it is. Because I'm not going to let them give that to you knowing that I got better for you. So I'm talking to somebody. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to be what you want it to be because God got better for you. The second that you realize that if you sit and you let him do what it is that he needs to do, I'm trying to tell you something, he already done cut the cord. So people can't hold you back no more. People can't delay you no more.
He never could.
The only person who can mess this up right now is you. And I don't want you to mess it up. That's why I say, whenever you feel, you understand me, that it's too much. When I went through what I went through, I took a long shower. Mind you, I ain't let nobody know where I was. You know what I'm saying? I ain't let nobody know what I was doing. So at that time, you know, all I had at that point, who I could talk to, the only person I really had was God. And so I was talking, and I went, and I had to pull myself to get up off that floor, and I was taking the shower, and the song came to me, count on me through thick and thin, a friendship that will never end. When you tears, because I knew that was God in that moment, trying to let me know I wasn't alone. You know what I'm saying? And I broke down in tears because I knew that was God in that moment, trying to let me know I wasn't alone. You know what I'm saying? I haven't listened to CeCe Winans and Whitney in a minute. I don't even listen to that music no more, and I gotta stop listening to music. I have not been listening to that music. So for me to be in that shower for as long as I was, like I said, I had a decked out suite. I was in there. My plans didn't go the way that I had wanted it to go. And so I was sitting in the shower because they had a little thing for me to sit or whatever. And I wasn't even crying. Mind you, I was just trying to pull myself together so I don't think nothing crazy. And I just ended up getting myself together, and it was like, count on me through thick and thin, a friendship that will never end. God has always been your friend. God has always been that person fighting for you. You understand me? This is a friendship that has been built on a firm foundation. This is a friendship that's going to stand the test of time. This is a friendship that ain't going to waver. This is a friendship that it's not going to flake on you. He ain't going to turn his back on you. He ain't no fluke. He ain't gonna sit up here and be two-faced. This is a friendship that's never gonna end. That man gonna always be your friend, the Most High, God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son. It's two different people. You can't put them all up in the same category. You got God the Father and you got Jesus Christ the Son. They're letting you know that they're your friends. They're letting you know that they will always be there for you. They watch over you. They want the best for you. Who am I speaking to? Stop hurting yourself. And understand what I'm trying to tell you, that these successes, be thankful and grateful, because there's people sleeping in tents right now. I had to take back what I was saying. I really did. And I'm saying it again. Thank you, God. I'm thankful and I'm grateful, God, because there's people out there that's sleeping on tents, sleeping in tents. There are people who are trying to get in shelters. Shelters is filling up. There are people who are not eating. There are people who want a career like you. There are people who want to be able to have a livelihood. There are people who want what you want. But there are also evil people who saw and wanted what you wanted, and they were trying to prevent it. And God is saying, listen, it's the pinball effect. Because I'm about to go ahead and thrust you, and you're going to get these blessings, and you're going to get these miracles, everything that people trying to deny you, deprive you of, say that you wasn't worthy of. They still got to sit back and watch you go ahead and run it up.
I better run it up.
I said, you're going to run it up. Because I'm going to boss you up. Because I'm going to move you up. Because I'm going to bless you up.
Bossed up. Blessed up.
But I understand why you hurting. I understand why you feel alone.
Are you a Christian?
I understand why you feel alone. I know sometimes life makes you feel it's much harder than it really is. I know sometimes life makes you feel it's much harder than it really is. But JC Gang, you'll get through it. Just don't give in, 'cause you can count on him. He will be there. A friendship that will never end. When you are weak, he will be strong, helping you to carry on. All you gotta do is call on him. He will be there. Don't be afraid. Please believe me when I say, just count on. You can count on him. So I want you to know that at the end of the day, it gets better. And in understanding what God has for you and the path that he has you on, you have to fight. You have to fight for your peace of mind. You have to fight for your happiness. No one is going to give it to you. And the wrong people are for sure not going to give it to you if God does not intend for these people to reap the rewards and the blessings and the miracles that he is bringing your way. He does not want these people to be a part of your life. You have to wake up and stop hurting yourself. You have to wake up and understand that he loves you, that he cares for you, and that you can always count on him. And this is why he's saying, these people will no longer have an effect over what it is that I'm bringing your way. I allowed them to have things and do things for as long as they did, so you will learn lessons in that period. You understand what I'm saying? It at the end of the day, it wasn't a easy phase for you to go through, but it was a necessary one, because you learned from it, you grew stronger, and there was only good that's coming your way. Because God is saying that these successes are going to be greater than those struggles that you went through. No more the days of you sleeping in your car. No more the days of you being deprived, of you going without. You were never going to know what those days feel like ever again. You had your fair share, and these people about to have their fair share of what it is that they were trying to do to you, because they were wrong to try to place the blessings and the miracles that God was trying to perform in your life. They were wrong for trying to hold this back from you. They were wrong for not wanting you to step into it. But let me tell you something. That's the world that we live in. But the God that we serve is an awesome God. And this is why he's telling you, you can count on him. It's a friendship that will never end, no matter what you do, no matter the wrongs you do, no matter how many times you backslide, no